teachers, faculty, administrators, and members of the Board of Education. First of all, I'd like to congratulate my fellow graduates of the class of 2011 on a fantastic 4 years at Bethpage High School. So as I was thinking of ideas for this speech, and browsing YouTube, and brainstorming topics, and going through Facebook, and texting my friends, and going through Facebook, and watching a movie, playing basketball, sorry I got distracted. As I spent the day coming up with some sort of theme to speak to you all about, I could not seem to get anything on paper. Then it hit me, literally, or actually, I hit it. Driving on my way home from a routine checkup from my doctor, I answered a call from my mom on my cell phone. And by the time I looked up, there was a stopped car in front of me, and even everything I learned in Mr. Inglaterra's physics class this year couldn't have stopped the inevitable. Although my car didn't fare so well, I constantly thank God keeping me, the other driver, and a young daughter safe. That's what got me thinking. We're also fortunate to have been brought up in this wonderful community, and we should take the time to appreciate it every day. One person who truly embraced this concept was our very own beloved classmate and friend, Simon Jamron. Although we lost his battle with cancer, he won the fight against failure and hopelessness. He left us with a beautiful message to never give up, to see the bright side of everything, and to never let anything stop you from achieving your goals. He was everything that is the spirit of Bethpage. We all know that the ceremony marks not the end, but the beginning of our journey to the real world. We will all embark on our own journeys, some to specific destinations, and others in search of one. But on our journeys, we must be careful to avoid seemingly simple tasks. We must be careful to avoid seemingly simple mistakes, such as the one I made. Cell phones and driving are not meant to go together, and you can be sure I've learned my lesson. Without a doubt, we will make leaps and bounds in our lives, but before each leap, it is wise to think. The choices we make today can and will affect our tomorrow, and we impact not just ourselves, but those around us as well. As role models to our siblings and future generations, our actions have a much bigger impact than we can imagine. And on our journeys to success, we must make millions of choices, and rash decisions will only bring us down. Luckily, we have all had the good fortune to be raised and educated at Bethpage. We've adjusted to living in a wonderful community full of spirit and pride, and that spirit shows through in all that we've done at Bethpage High School. Our sports teams bring home tremendous honors. Our students achieve the highest rankings at academic competitions, and our seniors complete the Chipotle Challenge on a daily basis. All of our events, from our junior prom to Olympic night to our theater performances to last night's prom, they were all a huge success. We can thank our amazing faculty and staff at DHS for instilling in us that pride and tradition, and more importantly, our families for their encouragement, support, and love. Oh yeah, and our teachers taught us to think too sometimes. Seriously, the best teachers have always been those who are able to have some fun, but yet keep us in line and teach us more than we can ever appreciate. Mr. Lynch, Ms. Way, Mr. Miller, Mr. Verdi, Mr. Malasi, Ms. Corson, Mr. Whitlow, are pretty much all the teachers at Bethpage. Mr. Toko, detention became my home away from home. Mr. Higley, Mr. Spence, our superintendent, Mr. Clark, all have had a tremendous influence on the people we have become today and will be tomorrow. And whether we know it or not, they've affected each and every one of us throughout the years. In math, we may have learned trigonometry or calculus, but we also learned how our teachers are secret adventurers who take vacations in the jungles of South America. Our English classes may have taught us grammar with plurals and possessives and past participles and whatnot, but we also came to see the fun side of our teachers. Our crazy antics in our lunch periods show that we can enjoy ourselves too, without getting too out of it. We've had so many laughs during our time here, I'm sure we've extended our lifespan by 10 years. Besides the fun parts, the serious hard work and dedication we've all put into schoolwork for the past 12 more years has already begun to pay off. We can walk out of here knowing that we have passed the biggest test of our lives so far, and we are prepared to take on the next challenge that life throws in our way. Whether we're heading off to college, going away to serve our country, or entering the workforce to start careers right away, we can always remember the support and encouragement we received at Bethpage High School. We deserve to be proud of our accomplishments, and we're only just getting started. In the words of the great intellectual, Esha, we're tearing it apart. You know we're superstars. We are who we are. People dare me to do this, so.